Hi everyone, I am so glad to be back with you again, and my name is Mary Apolot. So today I would like to share with you about storytelling. What about storytelling? You can imagine some of us, especially those who have grown up in an African context, there's always been a culture where you sit in the evening by the fireplace and someone is telling a story. And the key components or the reasons as to why stories were being told at the time was because there were aspects of learnings that were transferred to especially the children. So what about storytelling today? Today I would like to share with you the key components of storytelling, but I will do this by sharing with you my story. I am in the Social Innovation Academy in MPG and currently also a life coach. I have a qualification in procurement and logistics, but I am most passionate about trainings. But before I became the person that I am today, I had my own share of life. I woke up one morning and I noticed that I had a swelling on one of my breasts. It was just an ordinary day, very cloudy because I love a cloudy weather. Very excited until I got into the bathroom and noticed I had a swelling on my breast. It was a very sad moment for me, very painful, and I struggled to get out of my room that day. I called up a few people to tell them how I was feeling in that moment, and luckily later on, after surgery, I got back to my normal state. Very devastating, but here are the key things that I learned from that moment. It taught me that life is worth living, and it gave me strength and the motivation to keep looking forward and striving for so much more. And that is why today I really enjoy training and inspiring people. Some of the key things that I would like to point out in that story. I began by telling you who I am currently. I am a life coach, I am a trainer at the Social Innovation Academy in MPG. That is my current state, who I am currently. But then I got to a point of sharing with you the point of my life, which was a turning point. So think of it as a high moment and a low moment. And what the low moment taught me, it took me up much higher, gave me the strength, gave me the motivation, and gave me the courage. Key things for us to remember while telling a story. People do not want to hear the story, but let them feel the story. How did you feel when I told you about the moment when I got out of the bathroom, noticing I had a lump on my breast? So when we tell a story, let someone feel and hear the story, not just hearing it alone. But today, the key things I would like you to remember as you prepare a story are the 3 P's. 1, you need to prepare yourself. Prepare your story. Take time. Point out the key things that you would want to stand out in your story. And once you have done the preparation of your story, do a practice. It doesn't hurt to take a moment to express yourself, maybe in front of a mirror or in front of someone, to just practice in front of them. And when you're done with that, then you come to the point of performance. You let out your message. And while performing, remember the high note, who you are right now, the point which was a turning moment for you, and where you are looking at, what you learned from the low point, your motivation, and the future that you are focusing on. And as we will continue with more sessions, I will be taking you through some of the things that you can be aware of while telling a story. So the task I am giving you today is that take a moment, define one story of your life that you would want to share with us, and in only 2 minutes, share that story, but pointing out especially the key parts. Who you are now, your turning point or your lowest moment, your learnings, and the future, the person that you want to become. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you again.